Good morning, everybody. Hello. Welcome back to the videos. It's another Friday vlog. I'm excited to share my day with you. I'm going to take you along for today. Okay, plan for today. I'm going to go on my walk. It's about 30 minutes. Loop around the neighborhood. The weather is gorgeous today, so no problems there. No worries about snow or tundra or any of that. Then I'm going to work out real quick, you know the vibes, the Pilates video, and then let's see what else. So I'm gonna get my nails done today. They haven't been done since the last time you saw them when they got freshly done, since the last Friday vlog. Oh, perfect. Okay, yeah, so they hadn't, last Friday vlog I got them done. Now I'm getting them done again. It's been a month, and yeah, so I'll show you those. And then I think I'm gonna go get a little drink and either go to Barnes & Noble or go to the public library, because the public library here is banging. And I may study for a little bit or just read my book because I only have a little bit of time left in it. And then I'm going to dinner tonight. I just got a text that was like, dinner at, we have plans at 6:30, be ready. Okay, sat, I'm there, I'm ready at 5. I'm ready at 5. So I'll be, I think, going to dinner. But that's the plan for today. It's just gonna be really chill, little walk, little workout, nails done, little drink. That's literally that's what's gonna make my day, is that little drink. And then, yeah, go to the library or somewhere and read and maybe study a little bit. I will address, in my last video, I was being very cryptic about like, oh, I have this exam coming up, I have this exam. And I was intentionally not talking about what it was, because I don't know. I didn't want to jinx it, okay? And I didn't want to like hype it up too much about like, oh, I'm taking, it was the bar exam. It was the bar exam. Got to take her to actually be a lawyer, even though I graduated law school in May. So what it means is you're a JD, you're a Juris Doctor, but if you don't pass that damn test, then you're a Juris Doctor, but you can't just like go out and practice law. So that was the exam. I took it last week and it went, you know, in classic test anxiety fashion. I woke up the morning of and I was sicker than a dog. I felt it happening the day before when I was trying to relax a little bit. And I was like, I feel a tickle in my sinuses, but it's chill. It's just a little tickle. It's nothing to worry about. Don't freak out right now. Like, it's game time is so soon. Do not be tripping now. So I just kept it chill, even though I started to increasingly feel worse as the day went on. It was getting towards bedtime, and I was like, I went nonverbal because the tickle and the sinuses was getting way worse. I was starting to feel like the sinuses get inflamed. Yeah, it was bad. And then like my body started to like feel weak, and I was like, get me home now and put me in bed. Put me in bed. It's time for this day to be over so I can wake up refreshed in the morning. So I'm sleeping. I'm trying to remember everything for the exam, because you literally don't know what they're going to test you on the first day. I mean, you have a general idea. You got 12 topics with a billion subtopics they could do. And you're just hoping you did the right stuff. You studied enough of the right things, because you're going to go in there blind as hell. And so I'm like in my sleep trying to like, and when this happens, and remember this rule, you know, it was crazy. Anyway, I wake up in the morning. Everything hurts. My body is sore. I feel weak. I feel like I can't even get out of bed. My mind is racing. My throat hurts so bad. I am drowning in mucus. It was terrible. It was terrible. And I was like, 2 things I need this morning to take this damn exam. I need a coffee. I need an espresso shower. And I need medicine. Get me medicated now. Okay, so I got ready early so that I could go buy a whole bunch of medicine. Card me at the machine so that I can buy the freaking Mucinex liquid, cold and flu, all that jazz. And I went in there and took that exam, okay? And I got blessed with the topics that they gave, because it was all stuff I had studied. It was pretty, like, it wasn't too niche of subtopics. It was actually pretty general, pretty basic. And the only thing I had working against me was time. time worked against me because 6 essays, 3 hours, 30 minutes an essay, and you got stuff to say. And you want to get your full 6 points. So you're like, and I can't type that fast. I cannot type that fast. So yeah, that's the only thing that worked against me a little bit, a lot of it. And I had to leave a few things on the table. Like there were some that I was like, I cannot take the time to do this because I need to move on to a whole nother essay. So I did the best I could. I had to move, Okay, so that was 6 essays, right? 3 hours. Then you take a little break. Then you go and do 2 performance tests, hour and a half each. So 3 full hours. But you're allotting your time, okay? They don't stop you at 1 hour and a half. You move yourself over. You better be done with the first one and move to the next. So I did that 6 hours of typing. And I'm not typing fast! I swear to God, my Nosferatu shows up again. I felt like I had arthritis or something. So, anywho, I was exhausted that day. I wake up the next day and yeah, we're done with the test. I go to bed. I wake up the next day and I'm feeling better. My body doesn't hurt anymore. My throat doesn't have like that throat hurt anymore, but a new beast arrived. And that new beast is a postnasal drip. Had it once before, so I know the feeling. And it's like my throat felt scratchy, but not that kind of deep thing you feel when you have a sore throat. It was like on the surface. And then my nose was so plugged and I couldn't hear out of my ears. And I was like, I have a postnasal drip, which is just the constant slow dripping of mucus down the back of your throat. Okay, terrible. It sounds disgusting. It feels disgusting. I hated it. And I just knew, like, I'm not going to be able to sit here for 6 hours, do 200 multiple choice questions, and yeah, I'm not going to be able to do that while I have freaking mucus slowly dripping down my throat and gagging me. Like, I couldn't sleep because it was, if I lay down, it pulls up in the bottom of your throat and starts to choke you out. So, yeah, didn't get too much sleep, but then I was like, okay, I got the Sudafed decongestant, I got the Mucinex, I got all this stuff. So I go in, I take the first session, 100 multiple choice questions, and it went pretty good, I thought. I mean, I don't know. You don't know if you're doing the right answers. I just felt like, okay, I've seen some of this stuff before, and this is probably right. And I felt body-wise fine enough. Then the next session comes, I'm tired. I am like, okay, I have a Red Bull in my bag. I'll have to crack that even though I don't want to. I have water I'm trying to use to thin out the mucus, like just drinking a whole bunch of that. I barely ate lunch both 2 days because I didn't feel good. And then right before I went into the test, I was like, okay, you need to last this last 3 hours. Okay, you're the best around. Nothing's ever gonna bring you down, you know. So that's how I felt about the postnasal drip. The postnasal drip will not bring you down. So I took 2 Sudafed. I took a couple low dose ibuprofen, and I didn't have the little shot glass with me. It was in the car. I only had the bottle of Mucinex, so I just glugged. Took a nice gulp, and then put it down and went and took that test. And I was feeling the tired right away. I was feeling the tired. Keep in mind, I didn't get the drowsy like medication. I was just feeling tired from not sleeping for days and feeling sick. But man, about halfway through, I was like, damn, I'm losing steam. So I'm like cracking open the Red Bull. And then at the same time, I start to like feel that I am leaving my body. It wasn't that intense, but I was just like, I don't feel correct. I don't feel 100%. I'm not. My brain is about here, and it's supposed to be in here. It's about here. It's supposed to be here. So I felt like I was succumbing to, maybe I had given myself a little bit too much medication. And so I was like, all right, take a deep breath, center yourself, reconnect. And yeah, I took that time. I had to just take a second, pause everything. The timer is still clicking down, but I was like, okay, you need to be able to finish this exam and finish it locked in, okay? We're not just finishing it to finish it. You worked hard. You got to lock in for these last like 65 questions, because it was another 100 questions. So that's what I did. I was losing steam along the way. I was I realized on question 150 59, my bubbles are off. My bubbles are off. And I was like, okay, let's see how far back this goes. Hopefully not too far. Okay, no, that's not right. No, that's not what I did. Question 137. Question 137 is where I skipped that on accident. And so I was off a question the entire time for however many that is. And I was like, okay, don't trip, like erase, be quick, ding, 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 time, click, click, click. It's okay, you got a lot more to go, that's okay, it's okay. And then, yeah, I just had to re-bubble in, make sure I'm like double checking, okay, you got okay, why'd you leave 2 here? Why didn't you actually circle this one so you knew when you, yeah. Anyway, got that done, finished the test. I had like 7 minutes to spare, so I was like, okay, go, do you need to change these? Do you need to change these? And there was like 1 or 2 that I changed that I didn't know. And it doesn't feel good to change an answer, honestly. I kind of feel like I should just go with what I originally thought. So I didn't want to change too much, even though I flagged a lot. And then the test was over. I was wiped. That was Wednesday. I was wiped for days after that. Even now, it's next Friday. It's the Friday after, and I'm still feeling like brain fatigue. So that was the test, y'all. We'll see results at some point. The reason I didn't want to hype it up too much and be like, I'm taking the bar now, I'm taking the bar, is because I just don't want that much energy around it. It's something that's so important, but also something that like I cannot tie my self-worth to or tie like my success to currently. So yeah, I don't know if that makes any sense, but I don't want it to be that big of a piece of my life, because I don't want it to have that devastating of an effect if it doesn't go how it won't go, you know. So yeah, it is what it is. I took the bar exam. But now you're like, so why are you going to study today? It's over. It's over. Well, I have to take an ethics exam. Yeah, so you gotta be an ethical lawyer, I fear. Gotta go take an ethics exam at the end of this month, which should be much easier than the bar, because you don't have to study for as long, and really just kind of gotta know what's the bare minimum. What's the bare minimum you can get away with? What's the bare minimum you have to do as an attorney? So that's what I got to study for her. I got to take it at the end of March. And yeah, so it won't be as intensive studying. And that's what I may be doing today, since we're not too close to the exam. But also it's probably good to get an early start. So that's what I would be doing at the library. Well, now that we're done with the bar talk, test talk, I'm going to go do my walk. And I will check in with y'all after, maybe on the walk. We'll see if I'm brave enough to carry my camera around like this. Yeah, we'll see. Anyway, see you in a bit. I'm back. It's been a few hours. I'm back. I'll show you the nails because I got those done. A little blue. I don't know if I love it, to be honest. I don't know why I picked the blue. I picked out this like dark burgundy color, but then I was like, it's gonna be spring and don't do a fall color. And I don't know, the blue just kept calling to me, and it is not bad by any means. It's just I'm so pale, and I think this color is gorgy, but is it gorgy on me? You know, and I have to have it for like 4 or 5 weeks, but I think I'll come to love it. That's the nail update. Then after, I told you guys earlier, I was gonna go study or read my book or whatever. Obviously, I chose to read my book because why would I want to study? So I chose to read my book. I'm like so close to finishing it, and I went and got some boba. I got some boba. I wanted some boob. I like the lavender tea with the boba balls. So after I got my nails done, I went there, got my tea, and then I was like, ooh, I don't really want to go to the library. I don't want to go. And it was just looking so cutesy nice in there, and they have this sitting area where you like walk up some steps and it's like lifted, it's raised. So, and there was a couch and the sun was coming in, and I was like, this is where I'm going to read. So I'm going to awkwardly go back out to my car after I just got my baby. I'm going to set my boba down, go out to my car, grab my book, and come back in. And I did it. I was a brave little girl. I went to the car, got my book, came back in, put in my headphones to get my ambiance, my playlist for the book that people on Spotify are just so gorgeous for creating. You search up a book and you put playlist, and someone has made a playlist for it. So awesome. So I just sat there for a few, maybe like an hour 15, and read. Then I came home. So I think it turns out maybe dinner isn't what the plan was tonight, and it's something else. I'm kind of thinking it's a movie. I'm thinking it's a movie. So I'll update you guys when I figure out what that is. But this little boba and reading was so good. I was crying. I hate to say it. It's a good thing because I was up there alone. Nobody else is there, and people can only see me from the back. But I was genuinely little tears coming out during this part of the book. So, yeah. Oh, just got notification that the tickets for the movie are ready. So I was right. It's a movie. That's part of the thing that comes with sharing an account where you buy movie tickets together, because surprise just got spoiled. But that's okay, because it's still a surprise and still fun, and I love a little movie. So anyway, embarrassing to be crying in the club. Embarrassing to be crying in the boba tea shop. But at the same time, the book was hitting, and like the music, and it was getting so serious, and I invested in these characters. This book was kind of feeling like it started to drag because I was just hearing what they're doing from day to day to day to day. And then, yeah. The book, if anyone doesn't know, is set in World War II in France, and it's about two sisters and how they are navigating their changing world, and how their relationship was affected before the war started, and then what's happening during the war and what that's doing to their relationship and their relationship with their father. And then I just got to like a real crux of things happening. It started to get dark. And it started to get sad. So yeah, I don't feel shame for it, okay? I do feel shame for it. I didn't have a tissue nearby to, so I didn't have to in the boba tea shop. But yeah, it was really good, and I'm excited to finish it. So I'll talk to you bookies later. Bye.
We want to see how fast I can go. Movies better. The person was dropping off drinks and saw me do that.